Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Special review today. This is, I've no idea if it's even a branded toy or if it's just a project printed toy. It's a female knight. Comes with this really long lance. You can see if I put the ends together, it'll be about twice as tall as she is. I got this from Taobao. I'll put the link in the video description. And in this video, I will put pictures from Taobao here somewhere. You can see the pictures that I saw when I was browsing through Taobao. And I purchased it. Quite expensive, over 40 quid like this, and around 40 quid disassembled version. This is a dark charcoal grey approaching black, which is good. The reason being, you can just dry brush this in silver, no need to undercoat, and it will really pop like armor. So that's cool. She does come with 2 pairs of alternate hands as well. Looks very, very cool. So I'm going to crack her open, put the lance, or try and put the lance together, turn the camera around, and we can take a look and see what she is like. Let's get into this. Okay, here she is, and she looks phenomenal. You can see just how big her lance is. It comes in 2 pieces. Now, this will have to be glued in, but I haven't glued it in because I'm scared of it breaking. It only fits in one way. You've got to twist until you find the right way, and it goes in, but it won't stay in unless you glue or blue tack. But that is approximately, it's over twice the size of her. So that's a nice long lance. She does look pretty cool. I told a lie earlier. She comes with 3 sets of 3 pairs of alternate hands, not just the 2. I think I said 2 earlier. Looks really cool. Let's take a closer look at her here. Very nice designed. Really good for your fantasy. Very, very good. Could almost work in a sci-fi setting, but far more fantasy looking. Not sure about the heels, though. Look a bit strange having heels, I think, but otherwise fantastic. I wish you came with an unhelmeted head, but you should be able to fit your own head on there. So let's have a look at articulation. So let's start with the head. So she has very good left to right, up, down, side to side. It's a barbell inside an articulated neck joint. Arms, shoulders go all the way around, but they will be a bit strange at some parts because the arm will get in the way. To the side, despite the chunkiness, she actually gets really good side articulation. In fact, it's the head that stops it with the shoulder parts going on. Is it pauldrons? I've forgotten. So almost flat. I reckon I could probably do flat, a bit of a squeeze. The bicep joint, where's the arms? Here we go. Got these armor parts which are going to get in the way. If you get them in the right place, like I've got this one, she'll get 90 degrees plus. Which way around? Down or up? Let's try. There we go. So she gets 90 degrees if I get that right on her shoulders there. Wrists, it's a standard. You can move it around to change position, a bit like the Joy Toy wrists. So you can twist and move to get position. Trunk, forward, really good forward. In fact, she's got upper trunk, forwards, backwards, side to side turn. Lower trunk, forwards, backwards, side to side turn. So forwards is pretty good. Backwards is pretty good. Side is really good, and side is really good. I mean, rather busty, has to be said, but I'm not complaining. Just seems almost a bit excessive. Full splits. Look at that. She can do some nice night kicks on the sideways. Forwards is pretty good. Backwards is pretty good as well, but you do get a hip gap appearing. So that's pretty impressive. Kneecaps. It is a double knee. Look at that. Phenomenal, but a horrible gap when you do that. She does have thigh twist. Is that thigh twist? No, no thigh twist though. Only from the hips. Foot, you have a boot turn, which is fantastic. Your tippy toe is all right. Your dorsiflexation is pretty good, it has to be said. And then she should have a twist. Yeah, there is a twist side to side. Small swivel side to side. So articulation is pretty damn good, I have to say. Especially this is a homemade one. I am rather impressed. Okay, so she looks pretty cool. I'm going to move the, pause this, move the camera back, get her set up in a pose or two. We'll do a comparison and we'll go from there. So back in an instant. So here she is on a Boss Fight Studios deer or moose or elk without the antlers on. And she can ride it, but she feels too big. Or the legs feel too long because hasn't got her feet in the stirrups comfortably. And you can see how long the lance is there, really long. And this guy, this Sumo Kiko, whose name I can't remember, I'll stick his videos somewhere here if you want to see that review. He's a 1/18 scale, but he's massive. So she can ride horses from Boss Fight Studios, which is great, but those, if you look how her legs are sort of splayed out to try and fit, in the fact the left leg is not going in. If it goes in, it's like, oh, now she's sort of not even on the saddle properly. So she's got the articulation for it, but the stirrups really need to be or the straps to the is it stirrups? The straps need to be longer so her legs can go a bit more relaxed down. If I take her feet out of that, you know, can you take the stirrups off? I can't remember. She'd look far more comfortable and natural if her feet were down there somewhere. So she can ride Boss Fight Studio horses, which is great. She does look fantastic. Let's get rid of the elk, the moose, the deer, whatever it is. Let's just take this off, and then we'll do a size comparison with some other 1/18 scale figures. Fantasy, I think, because she is obviously fantasy. She is fantastic. I really like her. If this is, I'm assuming, a home project, and it is like one of the best ones I've seen. Can she stand on here? Okay, so there she is. Let's get a bit of let me put it on this side. Can we lighten it up a little bit? Okay, let's try a little bit of a zoom. Let's go back. So she looks really rather nice. So let me see. Let me use Fortnite Menace, who is a fantastic fantasy looking figure. Obviously he's got his big thing on his head and he's going to knock her off. But we can see that they actually scale. Now she's going to stand up for me. To get her legs straight, that might help. We can see that they scale very, very well together. She's quite difficult to stand because having those heels, not flat feet. If I use another Fortnite, this is my mishmash mixture of several different Fortnite figures. I need to paint up one day. One of my little adventurers, my dungeoneers. So again, we can see he's going to stand up as well. Again, we can see that she does scale particularly well. Don't know what he wants to fall over for. Next to him. If I take a bigger figure, let me see. Let's take this Marvel Legends series Drax, who is very tall for 1/18, has to be said. It's a great looking figure. Obviously he's not fantasy, but he is bigger but still scales very well. And if we go to the opposite extreme in terms of height and in terms of genre, Joy Toy Warhammer 40k. Again, she scales quite well, just that obviously he's going to destroy her with a slap or a shot from his gun. So she actually scales fantastically well, which is really good. It's a shame she doesn't come with a shield, just the lance or a sword. So the hand she comes with, she has left and right like this. She has left and right like this. She has left, oops, and right, and the right hand is like this already, like this, and left and right, and the left hand's like this already, like this. So basically it's two pairs of open, one more open than the other, and two pairs of closed, one more closed than the other in terms of hands. She is great. In fact, I'll probably make another video of her when I've painted her up. I'm going to have her like 4 weeks off work in about 2 weeks time. So I have lots of time to work on my customs and some of my figures and do more videos. And so when I get that done, I'll make another video for you guys to see what she looks like. But I think she looks fantastic. With some, like I said, dry brushing silver over nearly all of her armour, and then some gold over some other parts, and she's going to really pop. Maybe some parts in black or dark brown, maybe this strap thing on the front in a bright colour for contrast. She'll look fantastic. She's going to be one of my King's champions, I think, or something like that. She does look good. Again, see the video description for the link, though I don't think she's available anymore. And if you're not in China, you may not be able to buy because they probably won't ship overseas, depending on the seller on Taobao. So see the video description for that. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe, click on the notification icon, and just update latest news, reviews, videos, etc. on my channel. And I'll be back soon with more awesome actionable video reviews for you guys. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.